What's up, you guys? My name is Eric Moretin, and recently I just picked up my childhood dream guitar. The one that had posters of all over my room, and the one I grew up seeing in all my favorite music videos back in the day. And if you follow me on Instagram, which you probably should do, you'll know what it is, but I figured I'd make this quick and probably long, actually, video that just walks through the whole thing and gets down and dirty and up close and personal with this guitar and kind of my whole backstory with this guitar and kind of why I bought this in the first place. And if you know me, and you can tell from the brand, you probably know what it is if you don't follow me on Instagram or anything. So we're gonna get right to it, and you're gonna see what I just picked up. Here we go. As you can obviously tell, this is the Dean from Hell, but it's not just one of the ones you could find at any local guitar store. This is a 2005 USA first run of these things that were signed off by Dime himself right before he was actually taken from us. Okay, so a couple things that are really going to make this guitar super unique and super special. So we got obviously the Kiss sticker right here, but you know there's some other companies out there that do like modern renditions, or they have the modern, like, you know, they can do it overnight kind of deal. This is actually a Eris correct like Kiss sticker, like the one that Dime would have on his own personal Dean from Hell. So, you know, got it authenticized and it's legit. It's not just like another new product or whatever. This is like right from 1970s, 1980s. So that was kind of like, okay, this is pretty neat. This is a neat moment on this guitar. Also, the other important thing is this guitar and some of the case candy that I'm going to show you. This guitar came with two pickups. So it came with the original Bill Lawrence XL 500 in the bridge that, you know, Dime would play, and you know the original one that would come with this guitar from 2005. But the owner of this guitar, he went the extra mile, and he's a good buddy of mine. We're all in the Dimebag like Facebook groups and everything that are like right up for Dimebag's tone and like getting everything like dialed in for like Dime specs. And this is an era correct 1980s Bill Lawrence XL 500 or L 500, and just like knowing that this is like the same era of production that Dime was playing as well, as like him being my number one, is that's pretty like cream of the crop in my opinion. It's just like a really nice touch on this guitar, you know. And obviously on the back you got this insignia by the man himself. So, you know, in the Chinese ones or the import ones, they don't have that, and just knowing that I have something that was authenticized and signed off by the man himself that I grew up idolizing is just like, this is bar none, honestly. This is a really sentimental piece in my guitar collection, and you know, probably in other people's guitar collections who have these, and especially for this being a 2005 and like the first year back, well, it would have been the first year back that Dime would have been playing Dean guitars, but one of the last things, if not the last piece of actual gear that he signed off on before he was taken from us. So this is really special in that sense to me, that it was, you know, so close to his passing. And you know, before this I had a Washburn 333 Bolt that was produced right around the time that he was taken from us, or just after. And you know, that was cool. That was a cool guitar. Played nice, sounded great. But you know, Dime didn't play the Washburn 333s live, but he was playing the USA custom Deans and Washburns, and there's a couple one-off Deans that I've seen him playing just before Dean went under. And you know, having him come back to this, sign off on this, saying this is the faithful recreation of the number one, and having me be fortunate enough and lucky enough to walk into something like this, you know, you just kind of had to. And as I said earlier, you know, if there's that thing you want growing up, have it on your wall, you know, it's a background on your phone, and then you grow up, you get a job, and you save up your money, just go do it. Just go do it. Okay, so I'm going into my rev generator with this Dean from Hell, into my 2 notes captor, and going straight into my Focusrite interface, into my DAW, and I'm just using a cab sim from Neural DSP. And This guitar is tuned to A430, so it might sound a little flat, but that's kind of where Dime had his guitars for tuning and the hertz and all that, down that rabbit hole. So we're just gonna go for it, messing around. You can hear the springs in the back on that. Like even the neck pickup for how warm these super distortions are, just sounds actually pretty good for. You know, maybe not the most bright sounding pickup and the most for modern high gain stuff, but pretty good on its own, especially in these older contexts. All right, now let's get to some leads. that's just right back to my childhood. And on some cleans real quick. Alright, so that pretty well wraps up today's video, and I just want to say thanks for checking it out, and thanks for coming along this journey of checking out this '05 Demon from Hell. That is one of 150 pieces made and signed off by the man himself who inspired a lot of us. So, if you liked today's video, consider hitting that like button, subscribing, following me on all of my social media profiles that are going to be linked below. And you can also check out all the bands I play with. Right now I'm mainly with the band Sleep Terror. They're a crazy death metal and pioneering death metal multi-genre band from Seattle, and we got a new album coming out, and we can't wait to hopefully get back on the road and play with you guys, and so you guys can hear it at some point soon in a live setting. But without further ado, thanks for checking this out, and I hope to see you very soon. Take care.